So it seems like these two are going to come first, the bread and butter guns, and then maybe eventually K1A1.
We're going to focus here. What I can say is we're going to offer this and focus here. The 13, the K5, and the 14.
SNT Motiv, how are you guys directly attached to Daewoo?
So Daewoo, the original company in Korea, fell apart in like the Asian financial crisis. The government had broken them up. And then we are the remnants of the automotive and the Daewoo Precision Industries.
Got it.
There's SNT Motiv. I think we did about $1 billion or $2 billion in revenue just Motiv last year. We're also an automotive parts manufacturer, a lot of electrification powertrains for EVs for Hyundai and Kia. The remaining of it is just firearms. We did, I believe, 200 or 250 million last year in revenue, just the firearms business. But it's the fastest growing line of business at the entire company.
Man, this has to be the most exciting thing for me.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
I remember when we talked about it last year, I never thought this would happen, honestly.
I didn't think that would happen either, man. And I'm running the whole show.
Hey everybody, we're here at SHOT Show 2025. We're at the SNT Motiv booth. By the time you're seeing this video, you're probably well aware that a very hot ticket item this year is the announcement that Daewoo K2 pattern rifles and other really cool Daewoo guns are going to be hitting the American market very soon. So from what I've been told, this is a very traditional long stroke gas piston K2, only available in this country as a pre-banned secondhand market gun for a long time. These things are trading for several thousands of dollars. Really the only way to pick up one of these and shoot it without spending a ton of money is to buy a Ban Armada model and do a bunch of converting, which is what I did and a bunch of other people did. A lot of these guns don't get shot in this country because they're so collectible, so expensive now, and surplus parts are extremely hard to find. Now with SNT Motiv, the plan is to bring this back into the country. I'm hearing maybe December timeframe next year. And what's really cool is this is the original model without the optic mount, but it has the threaded holes for a 1913, which is what a lot of guys in this country are doing. Stormworks, people like that make aftermarket for these. You have your 4-position gas puck. You have your 18-inch barrel, half by 28 thread pitch, muzzle device, flash hider held on by a jam nut, exactly like the original model. The sling swivel is in the same place. The handguards feel exactly the same. The controls feel exactly the same. And of course, probably one of the best folding stocks ever put on a modern rifle. The K2 has an amazing folding stock. These things are purely joys to shoot. If you've ever had the chance to shoot one, they're kind of intoxicating, honestly. What's even more special is the price they were throwing around. They're hoping to come around 1,200 bucks, which is a fraction of the cost of a pre-ban model. That's already going to be 30, 40 years old in this country with many rounds through it, a lot of wear and tear. Brand new production. Honestly, one of the most exciting things for me personally as a fan of this rifle at SHOT Show, but what's even more special, this is the K2C1. We've never seen this in this country. We've only really seen pictures. Slightly modernized, completely flat top, 1913 all across the top. Front sight post looks slightly different. Bayonet lug looks like the same gas puck. The handguard section is drastically different. We have a bolt-on aperture rear peep sight. It's the first time I've ever seen one of these in person. The same folding mechanism with an AR buffer tube with multiple set points, and it's really cool. The stock even kind of has that K2 fixed stock hump. We've never seen anything like this in this country. This is extremely exciting, and they do plan on bringing this in as well. Extremely exciting stuff. So this is called the K13. This is about as modern as it gets. We're now looking at a short stroke gas piston system, still with a tunable gas block, 1913 all across the top. And everything that you've seen here is still being used by the Korean military, and this is the current rifle, currently being used today. Never seen pictures of this, honestly never heard about it until today. Super exciting. So out of everything I've seen here at this booth, I think the K2 is what's really speaking to me. I personally have never been able to afford a pre-ban variant. I've borrowed them, I've shot them. We have videos of K1s, K2s all on this channel, but I've always borrowed it because I can't afford it. And if you look at this list here, you can see all the way down from the K1A1 in 1982 and you can follow the lineage all through the years, all the different models of the Daewoo rifle. From what I'm being told, they want to try to bring everything in, even the suppressed 9mm K7, which kind of looks like a Colt 9mm had a baby with a K1A1. You can see there in 2001 the K7. But talking about maybe even bringing that in. So SNT Motiv is actually a piece of Daewoo when it was broken up years ago. They do a lot of automotive work, but they're still manufacturing rifles to this day. And apparently, from what I'm being told, they saw a video from Ian at Forgotten Weapons talking about how much this country really misses these guns, and they decided, like, what are we doing? We should really try to get these back in the country. We met these guys last year at a Rifle Dynamics open house, and I honestly thought it would never happen, but it's here. This should come out this year, and the price point's absolutely insane at $1,200 if it comes out to be that much. This is exciting, man. With all this modern stuff here, people get really excited about the classic retro rifles. Super exciting.